Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here, and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. A lot has happened, and as you guys can tell by the thumbnail, we are doing a Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos rebuild. Holy crap. That's all I can say about today. It has been an insane day. Started off, obviously, with Aaron Rodgers deciding to stay with the Green Bay Packers. And then an hour and a half later, Russell Wilson is traded to the Denver Broncos. Wow. First off, I am a Broncos fan. So those of you who are Broncos fans, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell as well. Also, if you guys would like to, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button as well. I do Bears franchise if you guys want to see that on this channel. Just kind of have fun playing Madden, you know, obviously as we get closer to the draft and all that, we'll be doing some more rebuilds and stuff. But we're starting today with the Broncos rebuild. Russell Wilson is a Denver Bronco. Now, I haven't made the trade just yet. I will hopefully it's easy to do so. We'll see what happens. I might have to like do some weird stuff, maybe make him a punter, and then I don't know, I'll get the proper players, proper picks. For those of you who don't know, the exact deal on the table: Russell Wilson and a 4th round pick to the Denver Broncos for 2 firsts, 2 seconds, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, and Drew Lock, and a 5th round pick, I think is what else was thrown in. So we'll go ahead and all that I will send all that to Seattle. Obviously, we got to figure some things out. But yeah, so that is going to happen. I am shocked. But let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's go ahead and re-sign some players. Now, before, a lot of these guys are going to be let go in my mind. Now, I mean, most of these guys will probably be let go, actually. But now it's a whole new deal. Now, here's the thing. I like Melvin Gordon. They obviously have Javonte Williams. I think in real life they will bring back Melvin Gordon. I don't want to spend this much money on Melvin Gordon. Maybe we'll re-sign him back in free agency if that's what we want to do. But we'll see. Bryce Callahan, we'll also let go for now. AJ Johnson, I think we're gonna go ahead and bring back AJ Johnson. As well. You know what? I could probably get him for cheaper. Well, maybe not. He's 30 though. So in Madden, obviously, he's gonna regress. So maybe we'll wait till free agency to see if we can get a cheaper deal on him. So actually, you know what? Let's wait on most of these guys. Let's bring back Malik Reed. He should be relatively cheap. We'll send him to a 3-year deal. Up with the money just a tad. And we bring back Malik Reed. Let's bring back Kenny Young. Let's do a 3-year deal, and he's relatively cheap as well, so that should work out. And do I want to bring back anyone else? Seth Williams, for some reason, is a free agent. That's all right. We won't need him. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good for now. That's all we're gonna re-sign. And we will advance this week and go to free agency week 1. But obviously, we need to make that trade first. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, well, there you go. That was actually really easy. Pick 9, 2nd round pick, and next year's first is the first one. And then what we're going to go ahead and do, I got to exit all the way out because this game. And then what we'll go ahead and do is throw in the 3 players for the 4th round pick. And then I'll probably add in a player, just a random player that we'll probably just cut for the next like group of stuff. So the Broncos do get their 4th. Which one though? Let's take the higher one. we'll take the higher one. Hey, you know what? We're giving you all these pieces, so deal with it. And then who are they giving up? So Noah Fant is being traded. They are also trading Shelby Harris and obviously quarterback Drew Lock. So that is going to be that deal. and then we got to back out again, and then we'll go ahead and trade them the second round pick, I believe, is what we got to trade, right? And this year's 5th, and then we'll just take a random player that we'll just cut. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just take their worst overall player, Dunker. Okay, we'll take Dunker, and then we'll give them next year's 2nd and this year's 5th. We'll give them the higher 5th since we took the higher 4th. We'll go ahead and do that. So the Broncos still have quite a bit of picks, so we can try and do some things with that. So we'll send over those, and there we go. Russell Wilson is a Denver Bronco. Are you kidding me? Man, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. We'll go ahead and change his number here. He did wear number 3, right? I'm not like losing my mind. I'm like 99.999. Yeah, he wore number 3. Okay, so move over Drew Lock. Russell Wilson takes number 3. Oh man, it's awesome. So now we look at this team. Offensive line, we need to figure out right tackle. Obviously, I like Alberto. By the way, just my thoughts on this trade. I don't know. Some of you guys might not care. If you guys don't, skip a little bit forward. But this was a hell of a deal for the Broncos. And on the surface, right, it feels like a lot, right? Like if you're not a fan and you just see the list, right? A 1st, a next year's 1st, a 2nd, a next year's 2nd, a 5th, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, Drew Lock. Like it's a lot. But you have Alberto, who I thought played better than Noah Fant at times. Obviously, he's a very talented tight end, 6'5", good speed. He actually has 88 speed in this game, which is really good. He's really good. So they're fine at tight end. Noah Fant was a bit of a disappointment for being a 1st-round pick. So I think that's why it was so easy to throw him in there. Obviously, Drew Lock, don't care. And then Shelby Harris. Obviously, I like Shelby Harris, right? I do. He's 30 years old. And obviously in Madden, wouldn't have made sense to keep him around. But in real life too, like he's a good leader, great player, but he's 30. He's getting older. It's whatever, right? And 2 firsts, okay. I mean, because in my mind, if you told me, okay, you get Russell Wilson, what do you think you're giving up? Immediately, I'm like, okay, well, at least 3 firsts, maybe even 4, and a couple of seconds, and like Jerry Jeudy. That was my thought of like, what would you have to give up? And after that, I'm like, absolutely not. I would not do that. Just draft quarterback at that point. So the fact that they only had to give up 2 firsts, and by the way, like 2 firsts, if Russell Wilson does love it in Denver and signs an extension, he can play for like 8 years. So what are 2 firsts at this point, right? And 2 seconds. So, and here's the thing, the Broncos traded Von Miller. They got a 2nd and a 3rd. They kept that 2nd and that 3rd, and they have their own 3rd. So it's not like they have 0 picks now. They do. They just don't have a 1st. Whoop-de-doo. You still have a 2nd. You don't have a 2nd next year or a 1st, but you got Russell Wilson. Hell of a deal. You have Pat Surtain. You have Justin Simmons. You have Bradley Chubb, who hopefully can stay healthy and get better. Draymond Jones is only 25. He's a very good player. It sounds like Von Miller is coming back. We will be bringing back Von Miller in this. You got Caden Stearns, who's looked good. Obviously, safety is something to maybe look at. Defensive tackle will be something to look at for sure. And defensive end, obviously trading one of them. But I mean, look at this offense, man. Javonte Williams is outstanding. A good offensive line. Got to figure out right tackle. Maybe move some pieces around. And then your receivers. I mean, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy. They get KJ Hamler back. This is fun. This is a ton of fun. And I am very, very excited, as you can tell. So let's go ahead, get into free agency. We have 64 million. No, okay. I was going to say, what? We have $42 million still in cap space. That's amazing. Is that right? Is that how much they're actually gonna have? Oh man, I mean they could go out and sign Gronk if they want. Should we do that? I mean, he has no offers. We could just throw like a 1-year deal. Gronk come on out for, you know, like 2.5. Whatever. I mean, if he wants to, come on down. Marcus Williams would be awesome to go get. I don't know. Maybe. Quandre Diggs, he's 29 though. Obviously we need defensive end help too. Okay, so what do we really need to do here? Inside linebacker, I'm comfortable with where we're at. Obviously, it's not great, but comfortable. Carlton Davis would be awesome to go get too. Another corner. Obviously we're gonna go get Vaughn. Oh, you know what? Vaughn didn't actually become a free agent in this. So, how much money would he cost? Because obviously, some of that. Okay. Looks like he ended up re-signing with the Rams. I'm gonna change that and trade for him, and let's see how much money they signed him for, and then that's what we'll do. Because obviously he's a free agent. Tweeting last night or yesterday that he wants to go back to Denver. So let's just assume that happens. Let's see what his contract is looking like here. He signed a 1-year deal, 21. Did they franchise tag him? They had to have franchise tagged him. I'm not signing him to that. I think maybe 15 mil a year is probably what I would probably do. So let's go ahead and go and edit him. And let's see. Let's do like 3 years. Oh, it only says 10 mil. Huh. Oh, signing bonus. I see. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. I guess. We'll just, yeah. Whatever. And then also, I'm going to change him to X Factor again. Because he should be still an X Factor, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and actually I do need to, I'm going to trade him, or I'm going to change his position to like punter, and then we'll move him back where we want him. And that should be relatively easy. So let's go ahead and do that. Where is it? Punter. Okay, cool. So that should be easy to trade for. Okay, so week 1 of free agency, and we got everyone that we went after so far. Carlton Davis, welcome to the team. Rob Gronkowski. Okay, well, hey, sure, why not? We went out and got a defensive tackle, Fadukasi, and then we went out and got Justin Reed, who was a free agent as well. Now, I don't think Justin Reed is going to be a free agent. Obviously, this isn't going to be super realistic because obviously there's different guys in free agency and blah, 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 blah. But hey, we're having fun today. We're having fun. So we still have just under 8 mil in cap space. And I believe there might be still one other guy that I have negotiations. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So I think what we need to do, well, let's look at this roster here real quick. Obviously, we need to look at right tackle. Now, that could be taken care of in the draft, possibly. So we'll see. But we do have Glasgow. Worst case scenario. What we can do is we can just have him at right tackle. No big deal. So, yeah. Or, you know what we could do? Actually, no, we're fine. Let's move Reisner to right tackle. And then Muti will elevate to left guard. And then, actually, I might cut Glasgow. That actually might open up some more cap space if we can. I don't know what his cap penalty is. So let's go ahead and just see if we want to release him. 410 and cap space penalty of, okay, so no, it doesn't make sense. But we'll open up that space next year. And then, I mean, I guess he could play left guard, but I'm gonna elevate Muti and have him play left guard. So offense is set. We are all good to go there. We got Vaughn. Inside linebackers, I'm okay with. Draymond Jones, Fadukasi. We got Sertan, Carlton Davis, Darby, OJ Mudia. Okay, we're good at corner. And then Simmons. And then we'll move Justin Reed to strong safety. And we are all good there. So we got to work on defensive end. And yeah, that's about it. Now, obviously, we have some picks. So maybe we can trade up into like the high second, late first. And try and get somebody. I would also maybe like to grab a fullback as well. Just to have. But other than that, I think we're good. Let's get to the draft. Real quick before we do the draft, I'm gonna actually release a couple guys. Mike Purcell is being released, and just to open up some more money here. And then I think for now that will be it. Yeah, I mean it doesn't at this point. We're fine. So, yeah, that's all we're gonna do there. Then you go Purcell. That opens up some cap space as well. So that way, you know, we're not like right up to the cap as of right now, and then we can figure it out after the draft. So on to the NFL draft, and we'll go ahead and go pick by pick here because I may want to try and trade up. We'll see. Evan Neal gets picked by the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Lions take Kayvon. Houston takes Ikwanwu. The Jets will take Derek Stingley. The Giants, they take Kyle Hamilton. The Panthers take Charles Cross. The Giants will take George Karlaftis. Wait, where's Aiden Hutchinson? Aiden Hutchinson goes 8. Okay, well, that's a little broken. To Atlanta. The Seahawks will take Ahmad Gardner with the 9th overall pick. The Jets will take Jordan Davis. Drake London to Washington. Minnesota will take Garrett Wilson. The Browns take Nakobe Dean. The Ravens will take Kenyon Green. The Eagles take Andrew Booth and Marvin Leal back to back. The Chargers take David Ojabo. The Saints will take Kenny Pickett, the first quarterback taken. Philly takes Daxton Hill. And the Steelers will take Matt Corral. Or did Malik Willis go already? He might have already went. I forget. Traylon Burks to the New England Patriots. The Raiders take Tyler Linderbaum. The Cardinals take Kyer Elam. Cowboys take Zion Johnson. The Bills take Breece Hall. The Titans take Devin Lloyd. The Bucks will take Trayvon Walker. Okay, see, I would thought about trading up to grab Trayvon Walker. Jermaine Johnson goes. Miami takes Trent McDuffie. The Chiefs will take Chris Olave. The Lions take Carson Strong. And the Bengals take Kenneth Walker. So the first pick in the second round is George Pickens to Jacksonville. The Lions take Trey McBride. Houston takes Jalen Weidermeyer. I hope I said that right. Trevor Penning to the Jets. Desmond Ridder to the Giants. The Jets take Jaquan Brisker. Roger McCreary to the Bears. The Falcons take Nick Bonito. Raymond to the Seahawks. And Travis Jones to the Seahawks. So our next pick is 31. Let's look at the draft board and see where we're at with 11. Malik Willis is still there. Okay. Weird. Jameson Williams is still there. We don't need a receiver, but man, that'd be fun. We need what? We need defensive end. Yeah, we need defensive end and even inside linebacker. So maybe what we can do, I would love to get Christian Harris. Devontae Wyatt wouldn't be bad either. We can move some guys around. Run stopper. Ran a 4.96. He's good. He's really good. That might be what we try and do. Maybe we try and get 2 seconds. Move up. And take Wyatt. And Christian Harris. Or we can wait. Take Muma. That might be the way to go. Oh, Majai Sanders is still there. What? Huh. What is going on? Okay, you know what? Let's wait. I'm gonna wait. Let's just see who's available by the time we pick. And see what we want to do. The second to last pick in the second round. And let's see. Haskell Garrett is still there. Let's see. Zamir White is still there. Muma is still there. Majai Sanders is still there. What's our next pick here? Third in the... Okay, so third round, ninth... Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? We might as well wait on those guys just a little bit. Maybe trade up into the third. But right now... I mean, we could go 2 defensive ends here. We could go... No receivers, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could go like Justin Ross or something. Just get younger at receiver. Thought about doing that. Brandon Smith could be interesting as well. Man, a 4.6. We could go 2 inside linebackers. We could go... Oh, man. David Bell is available too. This is tough. Kingsley Inagaber? Dude, how do you say his name? He could be interesting as well. Bit slow though. Oh, what do I want to do? Boye Mafe could be interesting as well. We just don't know anything about him. Injury is bad. Oh, this is so tough. This is so tough. Let's go. I want Sanders. I want Sanders so we could wait, and that'd be our defensive end. I mean, I guess we could double up on defensive end and go Kingsley here, or Mafe. I think we do that. Let's go Boye Mafe here. Think he's got good potential. Star or better development. 6'4", 265, 80 speed, 86 acceleration, 75 strength, 71 change of direction. Obviously, we don't know his pass rushing moves yet, but I think that's a solid pick there. Boye Mafe, welcome to Denver. I think we still double up on defensive end, possibly, but I think we're going to take an inside linebacker with this pick. And at this point, who do I want, right? It's between Brandon Smith or Chad Muma. Chad Muma, man, a 4.64, B hit power, B zone, B awareness. And then Brandon Smith. Let me go to inside linebacker here to make this easier. Brandon Smith, 6'3", ran a 4.6, so pretty much same speed. C block shedding, 8 hit power. Ooh, Brandon Smith might be the guy. All right, we're gonna go Brandon Smith here. Normal dev, 86 speed though, 89 acceleration. I think that's a good pick. Now, if Muma is still there, maybe we take him instead of going after Sanders. I don't know. We'll see who's available here. Round 3, pick 31. Is Muma still available? Probably not. I don't see him. Is Sanders still available, or did we miss out on Sanders? Shoot, we missed out on Sanders. Okay. Well, at least we got our defensive end in Mafe, so I'm not too torn about that. Let's go. Maybe we go look at wide receiver here. We could still take Justin Ross. We could take Tyquan Thornton. Just a crazy speed, or Christian Watson. We have the 4th in the 4th round too. You know what? Let's go receivers. These were the 2 fastest guys. Ridiculous speed. Christian Watson ran like a 4 4.36, I think. It says he's the fastest wide receiver in this class. So we're taking him. Star or better development too. 93 speed at 6'5". Wow, that is insane. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add some receivers here. And I think that's the way to go, because look, Tim Patrick, we're probably gonna let him go after the season. He's a bit older, and obviously Sutton's getting older. So I think taking 2 receivers here just to see who develops well. We'll see. Tyquan Thornton is just ridiculous. 95 speed. Now obviously doesn't have star or better development, but just taking depth at wide receiver I think is very important. With, you know, I'll obviously want to help out Russell Wilson. So let's go ahead and actually I might at this point trade this pick. Can we get a third here? Yeah, we can, from San Fran. All right, let's just do that and we'll move on to the season. All right, draft recap here. Let's see how we did. Boye Mafe, 68 overall. Does have star or better development though, so he should develop. Happy with that. Brandon Smith is a 67 overall. Not great there. Christian Watson, those are 71 overall, and Tyquan Thornton 67 overall. Not bad. Couple of star devs. I'll take it. I think Brandon Smith had normal dev. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm okay with where we're at inside linebacker with Kenny Young and Baron Browning. Just adding some depth there was important. So let's get on to the preseason. Let's look at this roster, see where we're at, and go from there. So let's go ahead and look at this offense. I think we're all set though, and we'll go ahead and just generate best lineup, and then we'll kind of mess around with some things. So obviously Dalton Reisner moving to right tackle, Christian Berry, Muti, all right, and then Quentin Miners will be at right guard. And then let's have Sutton, Judy, Patrick, Hamler. Oh man, I like Patrick. I'm planning on moving on from him. So like, do I have KJ Hamler in there? I want to develop KJ Hamler. Like Christian Watson should be in there too. I don't know. We have a lot of depth at wide receiver now. We're good there. Gronk at tight end, which is hilarious. Justin Simmons, Justin Reed, 2 Justins at safety, Vaughn and Chubb at outside linebacker, Browning, Kenny Young at inside with Strand and Brandon and Smith. Love that, actually. Carlton Davis, Pat Surtain at corners. Surtain will start. Darby will be the slot corner. OJ Moody. Actually, I think I need corner depth, but we'll work on that. And then I'm gonna start Boye Mafe at right end. So he is naturally right end. He's just not. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that in the depth chart. We should be all good there. Slot corner, I'm gonna make Jerry Jeudy. Corner or slot receiver will be Jerry Jeudy. Slot corner will be Darby. Vaughn, Draymond Jones will be at the rush DT, and then Chubb, Kenny Young, and Browning as the sub linebackers. Fine with that, and we're all good to go. Let's see what happens. All right, midway through the season, we're 3-4. Not the greatest record, but look at the division. Chiefs are 4-2, Raiders are 4-3, Chargers are 3-4, we're 3-4. So obviously a very close division. Let's look at some of the upgrades here. Kenny Young has an upgrade. Okay, we'll give him like run stopper. Yes, we could have given him field general, whatever. And then I guess he got like +2 zone covers, so whatever. And Quinn Miners will go ahead and give him pass protection, but he goes up to a 74 overall, playing down to 73 right now. And that's it for the upgrades. And let's go ahead and just kind of look at the numbers. Actually, we have some guys to sign possibly. I think there's 3 players: Gronk, Chubb, and Reisner. We want to bring back Dalton Reisner for sure. So let's do like a 4-year deal, up the money a little bit, and he should return. We're all good there. Bradley Chubb, we'll see how he's doing. We'll look at the numbers and see how well he's playing, but he might be a guy, I don't know, maybe we move on from. We'll see. Russell Wilson so far this season, 1900 yards, just 11 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Okay, well that's not good. Javonte, 377 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns, not great. Jerry Jeudy, 35 catches, 546 and 4 touchdowns. Gronk, 40 catches for 461 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sutton has 423 yards, Patrick 240. And then defensively, Young leads the team in tackles. Mafe has 6 tackles for loss, no sacks though. Von Miller has 8 sacks. Bradley Chubb has 4. That's pretty solid. We might bring back, it might be smart to bring back Bradley Chubb. Browning with a pick, Simmons, Surtain, and Carlton Davis, all with a pick. 2 forced fumbles by Bradley Chubb. Yeah, let's bring back Bradley Chubb. He should develop. We're 12th in offensive yards. We are 27th in defensive yards. So the defense is kind of letting us down right now. Points scored, though, we're 17th, which isn't great. Russell Wilson struggling a little bit here to start this season. Hopefully he can pick it up. But let's go ahead and try to re-sign Bradley Chubb here. Probably won't bring back Gronk. But I think 4-year deal is fair. And Bradley Chubb is back. So we are all good to go. And let's see what happens with the rest of the season. Finish the season in 10-7, second in the division. The Chiefs finished 14-3. They lost 1 game the second half of the year. Let's see what upgrades we have. We play against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Boye Mafe is up to a 72 overall. Let's give him speed rusher and continue to get him better at that. He might be really good. +2 finesse moves, +1 power moves, 80 finesse moves now. I'm excited to see how he did on the season. Jonathan Cooper has an upgrade as well. We'll give him power rusher. We've got plenty of power of pass rushers, which is great. +1 speed for him as well. And then Justin Simmons with an upgrade. We'll give him hybrid. He is playing down actually right now, but 92, 93 overall. Obviously still really good. He is 28 though, so he will start to regress at some point, which is obviously a bit of a concern. But let's go ahead and look at the stats here. Tom Brady led the league in passing. Russell Wilson, nearly 5,000 yards. He took off in the second half. Goodness gracious. Holy moly. Let's look at the season here. So obviously didn't start off the season well. I think we were what? Here. So he had thrown 11 touchdown passes. So 0 his first 2 games. Yikes. 4 picks, 0 touchdowns his first 2 games. Then it started to pick up a little bit. Added 3 interception game here. Let's see. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, that's where we were at. Then 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Okay, bad game there. 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. He took off at the end of the year. A lot of yards. Very cool to see. Russell Wilson, really good first year. Nearly 5,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 15 picks in year number 1 with the Broncos. 902 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns for Javonte Williams. Jerry Jeudy had a phenomenal year. 95 catches, 1,300 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Gronk, 89 catches, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Sutton, 964 yards and 5 touchdowns. Patrick, 874 yards, 5 touchdowns. Williams had also 544 yards and 5 TDs. Defensively, Kenny Young led the team in tackles. 11 tackles for loss for Boye Mafe, 10 for Chubb, 10 for Jones, 8 for Vaughn, 21 sacks for Von Miller. Welcome back to Denver. 7.5 sacks for Bradley Chubb, 6.5 for Draymond Jones, 5 for Fadukasi, 3 for Mafe. Interceptions, 2 for Browning, 2 for Reed, 2 for Davis, 1 for Darby, Surtain, and Simmons. And pass deflections, 6 for Browning, Vaughn, and Young. Wow. Okay. Forced fumbles, 2 for Chubb, 1 for Browning, 1 for Simmons. A safety from Bradley Chubb. No touchdowns on the year for the defense, but a solid year. 9th in offensive yards, 11th in defensive yards. The defense really improved the second half of the year. Points scored, we were 4th. Scoring offense really improved as well. Points allowed, 13th. Really a good first year with Russell Wilson. Let's do the press conference here. Obviously, our head coach being Nathaniel Hackett. Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. Playoff Success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? Oh, play it cool. Every game is important, and when you're playing a playoff team, you have to bring your best. These are no guarantees when you play teams that are this good. Obviously, we are the wild card team, so we are playing on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's see if we can get a win against the 8-9 Jags, and we do. A playoff win, and now we play the division rival, the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, this is fun. This is fun. We earned 7 staff points there, and obviously it's gonna be a blizzard. Okay, will be interesting to see how we do in the snow against the Chiefs. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna jump in just yet. We'll go ahead and do that maybe in like year 2 or 3 if we haven't, won yet. Bradley Chubb has an upgrade. We will give him let's give him finesse moves as well, speed rusher. He is at an 80 overall now. +1 finesse moves. Take it. And let's sim this game. Can we beat the 14-3 Kansas City Chiefs? They had the number 5 offense, number 1 defense for the Chiefs. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Can we get to the AFC Championship game in year number? No, we don't. We lost by 3. All right, I'll take it. Good first year, fun first year. The Chiefs are still really good. And obviously, we have some young talent on the offense that's improving. But a good overall first year. I'll take it. And all right, well, contract gets extended. Let's see what happens. We'll go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl, see who makes it to the Super Bowl. It's the Chiefs and Bucks, and the winners of Super Bowl 57. Obviously, in this world, Tom Brady hasn't retired, and the Chiefs win at 35-28. Patrick Mahomes is your Super Bowl MVP. Also won NFL MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. Jeez, man. Yep. Well, when he's in your division, it's a problem. That is for sure. We are starting some trades here. At least I think this might be the only trade actually, but Tim Patrick is being traded. He is regressing heavily. So we're trading him a 4th and 5th. We're adding a 2nd round pick. So we do have a 2nd round pick this year. I think that might be the only trade that we make. But I'll let you guys know if there are going to be any more. We do have some cap space. We have $32.5 million in cap space. Aaron Rodgers is a free agent. So let's see. I mean, what do we need? Because obviously, our team is pretty good, right? Team is pretty good. I'm happy with where we are at. Vaughn is still good for probably 1 more year. Glasgow, actually, I'll probably release to add some more money as well. Let's see. We save 11 million cap room, penalty of 3. Okay. Boom. Glasgow is gone as well. Obviously, our offensive line is still really good, and we open up some money there. But like I said, so we're running with Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. He's gonna be receiver number 1 at this point. KJ Hamler, Watson will be wideout number 3, I think. Alberto will be starting. Actually, he's down to normal dev. I probably shouldn't have signed Gronk because that probably just hurt Alberto, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Vaughn is playing up to 94, so only down. He's down to 92, I guess. I think he was. I don't know. I used the whatever, so he wouldn't regress, but yeah, he'll start regressing at some point. Bradley Chubb is playing up to an 81. We do need inside linebacker. We're good at safety for now. We are good at. We could actually use another corner. With Darby regressing, I wonder. I mean, OJ Moody is still good too. I wonder if we could save money though if we release Ronald Darby. Yes, we will free up 10 million, and yeah, okay. So Ronald Darby is gone, so we could go ahead and sign a corner. I like the defensive line. Maybe we could look at defensive tackle, linebacker, corner. Right? Yeah, defensive tackle, just to add more there because Fadukasi is good, but he's 28, so he's gonna start regressing. So defensive tackle, corner, linebacker. Offensively, another running back, just to add depth there. But I think we're good. Unless there's a really good tight end that we want to go out and get. But I'm okay with just rolling with Alberto. Hopefully he continues to develop. So we can look at those positions specifically. Let's bring in, I mean, we don't really need to bring in someone like amazing. Let's just bring in someone solid. Like, man, I don't know. I mean, I would love to bring in Alexander Mattinson, but I mean, it might be too much money here. Not bad though. Let's bring him in just so that we have depth. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. We actually never went and got a fullback. Let's bring Jano back. Actually, Ingold's better, so we're gonna bring him in Ingold. That way our run game is a little bit better, because that was something that was not good last season. Tight ends, there's Gronk. Okay, we don't need to bring in anyone. I mean, we can bring in a backup, like let's bring in Ian Thomas as just a backup. Let's do, I wonder if he'll just take like a 2-year deal, lower money, nothing too crazy. And then let's see, defensive tackle, is there anyone? Fletcher Cox, Ioannidis, Gaines, I don't know. There's Tristan Hill. Maybe we look at defensive tackle in the draft. That might be the way to go there. And then inside linebacker, Levante David, Bobby Wagner. I mean, they're older. Is there maybe an outside linebacker we could bring in? Harold Landry. Harold Landry would be interesting. Cole Holcomb. I mean, if we could get Harold Landry, now obviously, where would we play him though? He's a pass rusher, so like, we're keeping Chubb. No, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, there's not a lot. I save our money so we can re-sign guys, I guess, at this point. I do want to bring in another corner. Bringing in Stephon Gilmore would be pretty sweet, just to have that group of corners. Or like a Casey Hayward actually might make more sense. On a 1-year deal. Just give them kind of money on a 1-year deal. Because we have it. We have money. We could do that. And that's probably the best thing to do at this point. We have a lot of money. Like, I don't know. What else do we want to do with this money? I mean, I guess we could bring in Fletcher Cox for a year and then draft someone. Screw it. Let's bring in Fletcher Cox, offer him a ton of money. We're going for it. We're going for it this year. I mean, I guess we could bring in Harold Landry. Or you know what? No. Levante David would make more sense if we're going all in on a 1-year deal, right? He wants 2 years, but he might take this. He might take it. All right. We went all in on some veterans. We want to win a Super Bowl. Screw it. Let's see what happens. Can we get those guys? And then we'll draft at those positions. And that way we're pretty much set for the future. We got everyone. Oh my God, we got everyone. Let's go. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at the draft. We want to draft defensive tackle. We can look at corner. We can look at I guess offensive line. We will need a left tackle soon. Maybe we do that. But yeah, let's look at some college guys. We'll do the draft. And this is a team that we have Super Bowl expectations. So let's see what happens. We are here in the NFL draft as it's loading here. Okay, here we go. So there are, let's see, I wrote them down here. 3 players that I like that are pretty athletic. They look good. So hopefully they're all still here. Hopefully. So there is a defensive tackle, a right outside linebacker, and a middle linebacker. So let's look for the defensive tackle here. His name is Windsor. Okay, so he's here. And 6'6", run stopper. Looks really good. A, block shedding. B, power moves. And he's a round 3 to 4 guy, which is insane. He tested really well. He looks really good. Now, D, injury. Well, I guess injury doesn't matter in this. D, hit power. C, pursuit. So there are some things that are a bit of concern, but he looks really good. He looks really, really good. Then there's a right outside linebacker, Whitaker, round 2 to 3. So I actually might maybe take this guy first and maybe trade up into the 3rd round or something like that to get the defensive tackle. He looks solid. Ran a 4.64. He's quick. Ran a 4.49 20-yard shuttle. And then I don't know his pass rushing, but just physically, he looks really good. So that's why I marked him. Now, obviously, it's a shot in the dark because we don't know his skill set. But B, pursuit, not bad. His physicals are just really good. So that's why I marked him. And then there is a middle linebacker who also, his physicals look really good. Let's see. He has A, zone coverage. B, block shedding. 6'3", second fastest inside linebacker. The fastest was picked in the 1st round. But he looks good as well. A, zone, like I said. B, power moves. B, block shedding. A, injury. He looks really good as well. Might have to trade up for him as well. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take. Oh, do I take that defensive tackle first? No, I'm gonna trade up. Let's take Whitaker. Let's take Whitaker because Vaughn is gonna start regressing. We need another pass rusher. He looks really good, just physically. We just gotta hope that he has good finesse moves or power moves. I think this is what we do. Randy Whitaker, star or better development, 86 speed, 91 acceleration. Obviously, we don't know his skills yet, but star or better development is huge. Probably star, but hey, we will take it. So now it's that middle linebacker and that defensive tackle. That middle linebacker was what, round 2 to 3? And then that defensive tackle was 3 to 4. So maybe we can wait a little bit longer on the defensive tackle. I'm not too worried about defensive tackle either. But middle linebacker is something that we could really, really improve. So let's go ahead. I mean, there was a couple of middle linebackers ahead of him, though. Maybe we wait until a middle linebacker is picked. There's a couple of them. There's another one that I liked. I didn't mark him, but there's another middle linebacker that I did like. So maybe we wait to see until one of those guys are taken, or a defensive tackle, I guess, right? And see which position gets taken, and then we trade up. There's D Will. Okay, so D Wilson's the other one. All right, let's work out a deal with the Atlanta Falcons and take our inside linebacker here, and maybe actually get another high pick, relatively high pick, and get that defensive tackle. So what were we doing? The Falcons? Where are the Falcons here? Did I pass them? No. Okay. So round 3, pick 67. And we have 2/3. Let's give them a 4th and this 3rd. And I think that should, I mean, I don't think we have to give up a 4th though. Maybe a 6th and 7th. Move up 20 spots. Ooh, okay. We might have to give up that 4th then. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Moving up 20 spots. Ah, it was declined. All right, take our 6th. Okay, there we go. We move up. We pick 67. We're gonna go ahead and take this inside linebacker. I think he's really good. He's really athletic. We need more depth there as well. I don't love like Kenny Young. Baron Browning's improving, but like if we can hit on a guy, I really hope we hit on one of these linebackers. Like there's the linebacker that was just taken, and then him. Really hope we hit on one of these guys. Yes, 90 speed, star or better development at 6'3". Yes, we needed that. We needed that. Great pick there. Now let's wait until a defensive tackle is taken, and then we'll trade up again and get, unless he doesn't get taken by pick 17, which would be great. But hopefully no defensive tackles are we might as well just move up and grab them. I don't want to risk it. Let's move up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're just moving up 8 spots here. Not that big of a deal. And we'll make this happen here. So Jaguars, and they're round 3. I'll give them my round 3, and let's see where a 7th gets us. Okay, we're really close. We'll give up next year's 6th, and that should do it. There you go. All right, so we move up a little bit, 8 spots, and let's go ahead and take this defensive tackle. He looks really good physically. Like, he looks like a monster. 6'6", dude. That's insane. Normal dev. Okay, normal dev. 92 strength, 80 speed though, 83 acceleration. Hopefully he continues to develop, and I'm okay with that. Hopefully he's pretty good. Draft recap: Whitaker 74 overall. Oh my god. Windsor, he only has normal dev though, but he's a 78 overall. Dockery's a 75. Whitaker's a 74. That's a hell of a draft. That's a hell of a draft. Obviously those guys aren't gonna start, but solid. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. So let's take a look at this roster here. Offensive line looks solid. Alberto at tight end. Russell Wilson, obviously. Javonte. Jerry Jeudy will be wide receiver number 1 with Sutton. Watson will be wide receiver number 3. And then with the defense, Justin Simmons and Justin Reed at safety. Vaughn on the outside with Chubb. Whitaker will be backup behind Bradley Chubb. Dockery and Levante David. Pat Surtain, Carlton Davis, Casey Hayward will be the slot corner. Mafe, Fletcher Cox, and Draymond Jones. This team is looking really good. Hayward at slot corner. Pass rushers there with Chubb and Vaughn. David as a sub linebacker. Jerry Jeudy in the slot wide receiver. And we are all good to go. See you guys at the midseason. We are 5-1. I will take that. Thank you very much. Quinn Miners has an upgrade. We'll give him pass protection once again. He's playing up to a 78 overall. Love to see it. And we'll go ahead and have the CPU to the running back there. But we are 5-1. We had a bye week last week, so that's why we've only played 6 games. But let's look at the stats here. As Derek Carr leads the league in passing. Russell Wilson, 16th, not throwing the ball very well. 19th in offensive yards. Defense, we are 2nd in yards. Our offense not doing that well. Points scored, though, we're 3rd. So I guess our defense is helping us out there. Points allowed, we are 6th. Again, Russell Wilson, only 1,600 yards. Obviously, he's only played 6 games. So he's throwing for 281 yards per game, 12 touchdowns, 5 picks. Javonte, 411 yards, 3 touchdowns. Mattinson, 115, 5 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy, 33 catches, 519 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Alberto's having a year, 40 catches, 436 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Sutton, 301 and 2 TDs. Watson, 216 and a touchdown. And then defensively, Dockery leads the team in tackles. David is 2nd. Tackles for loss, 4 for Vaughn, 6.5 sacks in just 6 games. Bradley Chubb, 6 sacks in just 6 games. Fletcher Cox and Mafe with 2.5 and 2. Interceptions, 2 for David, 2 for Reed, 1 for Simmons, 1 for Casey Hayward. Let's see, fumbles. Wow, no fumbles, no safeties, no touchdowns. So there you go. That's what's going on halfway through the season. And let's see. We have 11 players ready to negotiate with. We're not going to re-sign any of the veterans, but we do have to re-sign Russell Wilson. In year 11, he's 34 years old. Let's sign him to a massive deal here. 4 years, up the signing bonus. Welcome back, Russell Wilson. Fletcher Cox, Casey Hayward, David, we're not going to re-sign just yet. Jerry Jeudy, obviously, he's got a big deal coming towards his way. We'll do 6 years. A big deal there. And he is back. Muti, I am going to bring back as well. Let's do 4 years, up the money a bit. And he is all good to go. Ojemudia, we're not going to bring back. Cushenberry, we will. Let's do a 4-year deal for him. We are all good there. Albert O, I would like to bring back as well. 3-year deal, I think, is fair. Up the money a bit. And he is all good to go. KJ Hamler. I mean, I would like to keep KJ, but we'll wait and see. And yeah, we are all good with that. See you guys at the end of the season. We go 14-3. We play the 10-7 Buffalo Bills. We win our division. Wasn't showing up there. I'm not sure where everyone else was at in our division. Quinn Miner's another upgrade. It seems like whenever we stop the simulation, he has an upgrade. Kind of weird. Mattinson will go ahead and give him elusive back. And Anthony Gordon can get upgraded by the computer. And we are 14-3. Chiefs went 9-8. Raiders went 6-11. Chargers went 5-12. Go ahead and look at the final numbers there. Russell Wilson, second in passing yards, just over 5,000 yards. First in touchdowns with 41. Third best offense as far as yards. Eighth best in defense. 1,000 yards for Javonte, 11 touchdowns. Second best points, whatever, and points allowed were 8th. 1,600 yards and 17 touchdowns from Jerry Jeudy. My goodness. All right, so Russ, 5,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, just 12 picks. Javonte, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy, 99 catches, 1,600 yards and 17 touchdowns. Albert O, 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Sutton, 880 and 3 touchdowns. Christian Watson had a good year, 833 and 9 touchdowns. Maybe he becomes a wide receiver 2 at this point. Maybe we let go of Sutton and upgrade, like bring back KJ Hamler. Maybe that's what we do. Or, I mean, we have Tyquan Thornton as well. David led the team in tackles. 9 tackles for loss for him. Fletcher Cox, 14 tackles for loss. 11 for Vaughn. Bradley Chubb with 10. 9 for David. 9 for Fadukasi. Look at the sacks. 16.5 for Vaughn. 11 for Chubb. Fletcher Cox with 9. 4 for Fadukasi. 4 for Boye Mafe. Levante David with 3.5. Interceptions. 5 for Casey Hayward. 3 for David. 2 for Reed. 2 for Ojemudia. Vaughn had 1. Dockery had 1. And 1 for Justin Simmons. 8 pass deflections for David. 5 for Surtain. We had 2 forced fumbles by Chubb and Vaughn. 1 for Simmons. And then, let's see, 1 safety. Who was that? Draymond Jones. No touchdowns. Cool. What a year. What a year from this team. And let's see what happens here in the wild card round against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. We win it 41-10. We crushed them. Absolutely destroyed them. We'll give Malik Reed speed rusher. He gets +1 finesse moves. And Justin Reed, we will give hybrid. He's playing up to an 86 overall. +1 speed. +3 tackle. What is his speed at? 94. Goodness gracious. Holy crap. All right. Well, that's amazing. That's incredible. All right. Let's go ahead and advance. We'll jump in the AFC Championship game if we can get there. Can we beat the 12-5 New England Patriots? We do! On to the AFC Championship game. 38-35. We beat the New England Patriots. We have some upgrades here. Aaron Browning with an upgrade. We'll give him field general. He's playing up to a 74 overall. We went all in last offseason, and we are here in the AFC Championship game. This is probably Vaughn's like last year in his prime too, which is like, you know, it sucks. So yeah, this is gonna be good. We'll jump in. We'll sim obviously most of the game, and then you know, we'll go from there. So here in the AFC Championship game, snowing here in Cincinnati. We'll go ahead and jump forward here and see what happens. First thing, we are up 7-0, 10-0, 17-0. We're blowing them out. Still 17-0 here at the half. 20-0. 23-0. Oh, is it? Wow, the quarters are really short. I gotta fix that. But we are gonna blow out the Cincinnati Bengals 30-14. We absolutely destroyed them. Russell Wilson, 295 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Burrow threw 2 picks. Mixon, 83 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 10 for 138 and a touchdown. Sutton, 5 for 53. Defensively, 8 tackles for David. No tackles for loss. 2.5 sacks for Vaughn. 1 for Bradley Chubb. Half a sack for Levante David. Carlton Davis and Justin Reed with the picks. What a game from us in the AFC Championship game. And we are on to Super Bowl 58. Got some upgrades here. We play the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Jerry Jeudy. We'll give him deep threat. I'm guessing he has X Factor. I'm assuming, yep. He goes up to X Factor. He's really good. What a year. We can look at to see if we had any other dev trait upgrades here for the Super Bowl. Jerry Jeudy, obviously, X Factor. Albert O went back up to star. Let's see. Levante David is up to superstar. I think he got an upgrade up to superstar, didn't he? Let's see. Yeah, he went up. Huh. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. That's cool. And let's see. Anyone else? I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so. So, Dockery has star dev, by the way. Windsor obviously does not have any dev trait. And then who else did I draft? Oh, Whitaker. Whitaker has star dev. So, I mean, nothing special, but we'll take it. This is going to be fun. Can we win the Super Bowl here in Vegas? Oh, this is going to be great. Are we the home team or are we the road team? We are the home team, but you guys know we do not wear orange in the Super Bowl. We do not wear orange. We get to pick what we wear. We're wearing all white. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. We do not wear orange in any more Super Bowls from here on out. No way, Jose. It ain't happening. Here we go. Super Bowl 58, I believe. And it was a quick 3-and-out for us. And we're down 10-0 just like that. But we answered 10-7. Up 14-10. Now down 17-14. At the half, it's tied at 17. Dallas takes it at 24. 27-17. 34-17. Oh, no! We're getting blown out! What is happening? It's 44-23. Oh, and we just scored. Oh, my God. That is ridiculous. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, we're down by 20 points with 5 minutes to go. I should have jumped in. Oh, that is devastating. That is absolutely devastating. We're going to have to try and run it back because, yeah, don't think, unfortunately, we're going to win this one. We're getting crushed. We're getting crushed by the freaking Dallas Cowboys. Are you kidding me? Man, all right. Well, that's brutal, man. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Why are we playing in 4-3? Oh, our playbook on our defense is messed up. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, maybe that's why. Who knows? That's so frustrating, man. That is so frustrating. Dockery, nice play there by the rookie linebacker. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. Can we get a stop here? Score really fast. Make it 31-44. Still down 2 touchdowns. I mean, I don't... Oh. Yep, no, that's not going to happen. We're going to lose this thing. That was devastating. Season recap. Lamar Jackson won MVP. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Elliott wins Super Bowl MVP. That is devastating. We just gotta get back there. Somehow, some way. We gotta get back. We'll have some money. We're going, as of right now, I'm going to let go of Fletcher Cox, Casey Hayward, and Levante David. We'll see who else is there. Do I want to bring back Faduka? We'll see who else is there as well for him. Same thing with KJ Hamler. We'll wait. So yeah, we'll wait till free agency to decide what we're gonna do at those positions. And I think that's about it. But looking at the defense here, Von Miller is down to star dev, which is not fun. The Windsor's 79 overall. I think we're gonna have him just start a defensive tackle. Maybe bring in another inside linebacker. Maybe we'll bring in Levante David because he was really good for us. And then we do definitely need to bring in a corner. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll try and run it back. See if we can get back to the Super Bowl next season. But let's go ahead and look at free agency. We have a decent amount of money here, 39 mil. We don't need offensive line. There's not much, man. There's not much. I might just run it back with the guys. I might bring back Fletcher Cox on a cheap deal here and just bring everyone back. Screw it. Let's bring back Casey Hayward. I mean, there's not much better options out there, so we can bump up their money just a tad. And who else did we let go? Let's see. That was Levante David. Where's Levante David? Did he really regress? He might have or retired. He's down to 78. Okay, let's bring in Eric Kendricks. That should help us out there at inside linebacker. And what else? I mean, what else was at corner? Nothing. Simmons still 91 overall. We're fine there. So yeah, I mean, we still have some money. I mean, I guess we could try and go out and get someone like Tristan Wirfs and offer him a crap ton of money just to solidify our O-line. We could try. I don't think this is going to be... Yeah, we're going to have to lower this, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to be able to really make a solid offer for him. So, yeah, no. Now we're giving him less than what he wanted. So, that's not going to work out. I mean, Garrett Bowles is 32, 84 overall. I don't know. We could bring in Leonard Williams. I need a punter. So let's go ahead and bring in Jack Fox. Sure, 3-year deal. It's fine. And I think we're good with McManus. Yeah, we still have McManus, so we're good. So we'll see what happens. Real quick, draft recap. I did not draft for us. I just let the computer do it, and they drafted a running back. So yeah, star better dev though. 76 overall, not bad. Xavier Jackson, 74 overall, strong safety, star or better dev. That's not bad. And then the rest is kind of crap. But look at this. I was looking at the draft class and I saw DeAndre Hopkins, the #1 overall pick at wide receiver. That's insane. Normal dev, yikes. 6'1". I thought that was funny. Look at this quarterback. Brian Gore, 73 overall, but 91 throw power, 91 speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 81 overall corner, Nate Avery. 92 speed. He looks solid as well, but there you go. There's the draft class. You guys know the roster. We did not get Fletcher Cox actually. But I'll show you guys the roster, what we're gonna roll with this year. And this is probably the last year that Russ will be like expect like really good. So we really need to win this year. But Watson, Thornton is gonna be wide receiver number 4. Jerry Judy's playing up to 93. He's awesome. Surtain starting corner with Carlton Davis, Casey Hayward, Simmons, and Reed are the secondary. Vaughn, star dev, Chubb, star dev, Dockery, Kendricks in the middle, Mafe, Windsor, and Jones. So we will see what happens. Hopefully it works out. I'm gonna fix. Actually, I think this all. I'll put Jerry Jeudy as slot wide receiver, and then Javonte there. Love Dockery be the sub linebacker, and yeah, I'll put Jerry Jeudy at slot. So should be good to go. See you guys at the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are 6-1. Good to see. We are still winning games here in the regular season. And we actually just lost our first game to the New England Patriots. So some players ready to negotiate. I think this is the final year that I am going to do. We've gotten to the Super Bowl, so I'm happy with that. Justin Simmons, I would like to bring back, but he is getting older. We just drafted a pretty good safety. So I don't know. We might wait. This might be Vaughn's last year. Javonte, obviously, we would re-sign to a big deal here. Patrick Surtain, we would re-sign to a massive deal. And let's see who else. Bulls, we'd probably let go. Quinn Miners, we'd bring back like a 3-year deal. And Raymond Jones, maybe we'd let go at that point. Maybe we'd bring back Baron Browning, but like I said, I think this is the final year that we do this. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. We go 14-3. Amazing. Amazing. We got a ton of upgrades here. We do get a bye as well, which is great. Let's up Surtain's zone coverage. The computer never upgrades that for some reason. So he's at an 89 overall. Jack Fox has an upgrade. Still power, I guess. I don't know. It'll probably give us accuracy. No, it gave us kick power and accuracy. Hey, look at that. Let's see. Draymond Jones. We'll just do speed rusher. Continue to up that. Let's see. Muti. We'll give him pass protector. He is playing up to an 82 overall. And oops. Did not mean to go into goals. Gosh darn it. Chuck Beatty. How good is this running back here? Do we know his... Oh, no, we don't know his dev trait. He actually looks really good. He's 5'8", though. Let's give him power back. Get tougher. Be able to break some tackles. I guess we do have kind of like thunder or lightning with him and Javonte, though. Xavier Jackson. We'll do hybrid. A little bit of everything. He's playing up to 78 overall, plus 4 man coverage. He's star dev, 88 speed. Tyquan Thornton has an upgrade. We'll give him deep threat. He's super fast. Probably. I'm assuming he's still super fast. At 6'3", yeah, 95 speed is kind of insane. Jerry Jeudy has another upgrade. We'll give him slot. He goes up to a 97 overall, playing up to 97 overall, as he is an X factor. And let's get into the divisional round here. See who we play. And it is the Cincinnati Bengals in the divisional round. Go ahead and have the CPU do those. I'm not messing around, though. If we start going down, I'm going to jump in. So let's see what happens. Up 7-0 here to start the game. Now 7-3, 14-3. 21-3. We're going to blow out the Bengals again in back-to-back years, I think. 24-6, 24-13, 31-13, 38-13, 38-20, and 45-20 is the final score. And once again, the Cincinnati Bengals get blown out. Russell Wilson, no touchdowns, 265 yards. Devontae had 3 rushing touchdowns. Speedy had 1. Sutton 8 for 125. Let's look at the defense here. Von Miller had 10 tackles, 2.5 sacks for Von Miller. He's just unreal in the playoffs. Draymond Jones with the sack. Carlton Davis and Pat Surtain with the pick. Great game. Easy win. And we're back in the AFC Championship game. Into the AFC Championship game, we are playing the Cleveland Browns. Up 3-0 here. Low scoring game. Really low scoring game. Up 10-0. Into the second half, just up 10-0. Now 17-0. 17-3. 17-6. 24-6. 24-13. We lead by 11. And that will do it. Easy win against the Browns. The Browns offense just could not get it going. Baker, 310, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Russ, 354, 2 touchdowns. Chubb, 73 yards rushing. They stuffed our run, but could not stop Jerry Jeudy. 12 catches, 148 yards. And defensively, 12 tackles for Kendricks. 2 tackles for loss for Kendricks, Jones, and Vaughn. Vaughn had another 2-sack game. Bradley Chubb with 2 sacks. Windsor with the sack. Jalen Lewis with a pick. No idea who that is. And easy win in the AFC Championship game. Let's see who we play in Super Bowl 59 as we are into the Super Bowl in back-to-back seasons. Pretty cool. Who will we play out of the NFC? And it's a rematch. I was hoping it was going to be the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos once again in the Super Bowl. Von Miller has an upgrade. We'll give him speed rusher. He's playing up to a 92 right now as he got superstar dev back. Why does it take it away and then just give it back? Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Let's see if there were any dev traits though here for this team. Let's see. We don't know Beatties yet. Oh, we have Mattinson as well. I forgot. Jeez. They drafted a running back. Good lord. Defensively, Vaughn up to superstar. And I think that was it. Oh, that's kind of lame. All right. Actually, one thing I forgot to look at. Let's look at the season stats here. Russell Wilson was once again second passing yards, 5,300. Second touchdowns with 46. Best offense in the league. 11th for the defense. 1,100 yards for Javonte. 10 rushing touchdowns. Points scored, we were first. Jerry Jeudy, 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns. 6 in points allowed. Really good year statistically. Russ, 5,300 yards, 46 touchdowns, only 4 picks. And then Jerry Jeudy went crazy. Watson, 71 catches, 986 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Alberto, 87 for 951 and 12 touchdowns. Portland with 75 catches, 907 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And then defensively, 105 tackles for Dockery, 14 tackles for loss for Bradley Chubb, 10 sacks for Vaughn, 5.5 for Chubb, 4.5 for Jones, picks 3 for Dockery and Simmons, Surtain with 1, Reed, Lewis, Davis all with 1. So there are the season stats, and let's get into this rematch against the Dallas Cowboys. This time, you know what? We've been wearing orange. We've been wearing orange this whole time. So let's keep on keeping on. Let's break the curse. Here we go. If we start to go down, I'm jumping in. That's just how it is. So let's do just a quarter, I guess. Up 7-0. Look at that. And they tie at 7-7. And we'll jump to... Actually, let's just go. We are up 14 to... okay, now 17-14. 17-17. 24-17. 24-24. 31-24. And it's 38-24. There we go. There we go. Let's actually, I guess it's still 9 minutes to go, so we'll jump forward and see what happens here. And with just 3:44 to go, we'll jump in on offense here, and we are probably gonna win this thing. So we'll just we'll play a little bit. 38-24, and I'm just throwing it up to Alberto, and he drops it. And Watson nearly caught it. That was a dumb throw. We're We're up. Let's not blow this lead. Probably not the best thing to do. Let's go with a bootleg here. And we'll just dump it off to Ian Thomas. Russell Wilson, 315 yards and 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 4 here. Actually, let's have Judy run a dig. Sutton run a slant. See who's open out of that. And it was Sutton, and I threw a pick. All right. Well, I misread that one. Let's that was pretty dumb. Up 38-31 now. 3 minutes to go. We'll go play action here. Just not make any dumb decisions. We have them. There's Watson. Down to the 49-yard line. I mean, that dude, 6'5", 93 speed. He should be open every time. Really should. Jerry Jeudy underneath. And Jerry Jeudy will be close to a first down there. We'll go ahead and hand off the ball to Javonte. I'm guessing at this point, Super Bowl MVP will probably be Russell Wilson. Over 300 yards passing. Micah Parsons brings down Javonte. Yeah, Javonte, 44 yards, rushing, 2 touchdowns. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Oh, the Cowboys are at home, too. Just realized that. They're going to be the first team to play in their home stadium and lose. Classic Cowboys. Classic Cowboys. We're going deep. It's Sutton. And Sutton makes the catch. Diving catch from Cortland Sutton. And we go up 45-31. We'll go ahead and skip. And we'll play with the defense actually a little bit. Why not? 1 minute and 52. We'll use our Justin Simmons here. If you guys want to see more gameplay, by the way, I do Bears franchise. Oh, they're going deep. And Surtain got torched. Surtain got torched by CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are alive here. In Super Bowl 59, they go over the middle. Caught by Zeke. Down to the 2-yard line. And sacked. Dak Prescott goes down. It's Windsor with the sack. Did it say he had 4 sacks? And that's, oh no! Justin Simmons nearly had the pick. And it's going to be 4th and 10. It comes down to this. 36 seconds to go. Prescott will snap it. And going to the end zone. It is caught. Someone's wearing number 24. And it will be 45-38 with 32 seconds to go. So that will do it. We get the Super Bowl win against the Dallas Cowboys. Russell Wilson won MVP, I believe. And it worked. 2 Super Bowls. We lost the first year, in the divisional round, I think. So in just 3 years with Russell Wilson, we make it to 2 Super Bowls, win 1. And obviously, we could probably keep it going if we wanted to. But that's the team. That's the Super Bowl team. And that's going to be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let me know in the comments below what other types of videos do you guys want to see, as the sun is killing my eyes here. I got to get out of this. I can't even continue to record because you guys can't even see me at this point. The sun is just brutal through this window. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm very excited for Russell Wilson being in Denver. It's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully it results in not just 1 Super Bowl, but maybe a couple wins. That'd be nice. Let's up the Peyton Manning era, right? Let's get 2 this time. Maybe 3. You never know. See you guys in the next video.